Hey YouTube, Ranch here, and as it's plainly obvious, it's release day for Fate Reforged, so we're going to go ahead and open up a fat pack to start. I wasn't able to attend pre-release due to work, hockey, you know, life. So, I get to enjoy my releases by myself. So if you've never opened up a fat pack, you get the player's guide, so it's got the list of all the cards and everything in it, so it's super cool. A poster, which I like to keep sealed. I just fold it up and I throw it in my library. And you get a handy box to store your things in, your cards, cardboard. You get 2 deck boxes, which are, you know, neither here nor there. Can't hold sleeve decks, but they can hold like loose cards. And as well as a big stack of lands and a die. Nice D20. Nice big numbers. Cool. Alright. So we might as well get started on opening these. Oh, and you get a rules reference guide. So they stuck some fetch lands in the land slot, so here's hoping we can get one. Alright, Darashin Cleric. Whisk Away. Sibsig Host. Sultai Skullkeeper. Sandblast. Right into Being. Bathe in Dragonfire. Map of Wastes. Lightning Shrieker. Enoch Guide. First in common is a Wandering Champion. Jeskai Barricade is our second. Vault Breakers are third, and our rare Sage Eye Avengers. So it's a 4/5 for 6 Jin Monk with prowess, and you don't know what prowess is. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. So whenever Sage Eye Avenger attacks, you may return target creature to its owner's hand if its power is less than Sage Eye's. Cool. Into Dismal Backwater. Sandblast. Jeskai Sage. Sultai Runemark. Contest. Pressure Point. Ambush Krotik. Right into Being. Glove and Heel Cutter. Map of the Wastes. And I'm not sure, I think my math means there's a foil in this pack, so sweet. So Sudden Reclamation is our first uncommon. Winds of Kal Sisma is our second. Until combat damage will be dealt this turn with Ferocious. Creature of the 4 instead, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn by creatures your opponent. Cool. Word Scale Dragon. Lovely. And our rare. Alright. It's a mythic, a Brutal Horde Chief. It's a pretty great card. So 3/3 for 4. Whenever a creature you control attacks, defending player loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. And it has an ability, so 3 colorless and then 2 red-white hybrids. Creatures your opponent controls block this turn if able, and if you choose how they block. Sweet. Oh. Okay, well, I guess it was too much for me to ask to be a foil fetch, but alright, there you go, Rugged Highlands. And a Scarred Barrens. And a monk token. Lovely. Even Skirmisher, Lotus Path Djinn, Sultai Emissary, Harsh Sustenance, Absent Sky Captain, I like that card, Jeskai Runemark, Fierce Invocation, that'd look beautiful as a foil, Feral Khrushchev, yeah, whatever, Khrushchev, whatever, Great Horn Khrushchev, and a Bathe in Dragonfire. Channel Harm is our first uncommon. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you and permanents you control this turn by sources you don't control. Damage it this way, you may have damage to target creature. Cool. Expensive though. Meringue River Prowler, excuse me. Break Through the Line. And our rare, Jeskai Infiltrator. So 2/3 for 3 with a absolute horrendous wall of text. Jeskai Infiltrator can't be blocked as long as you control no other creatures. When Jeskai Infiltrator deals combat damage to a player, exile it and the top card of your library in a face-down pile. Shuffle that pile, then manifest those cards. So to manifest a card, basically, face down is a 2/2 creature. Turn up, face up anytime for its mana cost. If it's a creature card. And a Windscarred Crag. Son of... Sultai Skullkeeper, Reach of the Shadows, Harsh Sustenance, Pressure Point, Whisk Away, Whisper of the Wilds, Mardu Runemark, Ambush Krotik, right into being. Alright, that means there's another foil in this pack. Sweet. So, Renowned Weaponsmith is the first uncommon. Misfire Adept for a second. Elite Scale Guard. And a Frontier Siege. Alright, one of the siege cards. So, it's a 4 casting cost enchantment with, you get to choose Khans or Dragons. So at the beginning of each of your main phases, add 2 green to your mana pool. And if you choose Dragons, when another creature with flying enters the battlefield under your control, you may have it fight target creature you don't control. Alright, and our foil. Enhanced Awareness. Cool. And a Windscarred Crag. Last pack of this section. Alright, Even Skirmisher. Lotus Path Djinn. Sultai Emissary, Harsh Sustenance, Absent Sky Captain, Jeskai Runemark, Formless Nurturing, Testiger's Cruelty, Temur Battle Rage, Return to the Earth, and Channel Harm again, Hued Stone Retainers, Abzan Kinguard, and Jeskai Infiltrator. So 2 packs back to back, same rare. With a Jungle Hollow. And now, for the second stack. Ooh. Well, there goes the die. Should find a better place to do this. That's right, you get value by watching this. Entertainment value and how bad I am. Creepy Typhoid Rats. Aven Surveyor. Ethereal Ambush. Dragon Bell Monk. Enhanced Awareness. Cool. Gurmag Angler. Map of the Wastes. Collateral Damage. Formless Nurturing. And a Sand-Stepped Outcast. Mardu Woe Reaper, excuse me, is our first uncommon. Diplomacy of the Wastes. Destructor Dragon, and our rare is a Temur War Shaman. So it's a 4/5 for 6. Temur War Shaman enters the battlefield, manifest the top card of your library. So in other words, throw that face down as a 2/2 creature, turn her face up anytime for its mana cost, if it's a creature card. Whenever a permanent you control is turned face up, if it's a creature, you may have it fight target creature you don't control. In the Jungle Hollow. Yeah. Just open it like everyone else. Alright, Enhanced Awareness. Gurmag Angler. Gurmag, excuse me. Refocus. Soul Summons. Will of the Naga. Fierce Invocation. Tassiker's Cruelty. Temur Runemark. Mardu Scout. And a Feral Crucial, excuse me. Fruit of the First Tree is our first uncommon. Valorous Stance is the second. Winds of Calcisma is our third. And Mob Rule. Cool. So 6 casting cost sorcery with a choose one. Gain control of all creatures with power 4 or greater until end of turn. Untap those creatures. They gain haste until end of turn. Or gain control of all creatures with power 3 or less until end of turn. Untap those creatures. They gain haste until end of turn. And a Rugged Highlands. Second to last pack. Yeah, these packs are actually so much easier to open than some of the older stuff. Jeskai Sage. Sibsig Host. Cunning Strike. Arishan Cleric. Abzan Advantage. Battle in Dragonfire. Frontier Mastodon. Defiant Ogre. Enoch Guide. And Alicia's Vanguard. First uncommon is a Noxious Dragon. Honor's Reward. Hungering Yeti. And our rare. Hey, another mythic. Torrent Elemental. So 3/5 for 5. Flying. So whenever Torrent Elemental attacks, tap all creatures defending player controls. Cool. So with a 5 casting ability with a green-black hybrid, 2 of them, put Torrent Elemental from exile onto the battlefield, tapped. Activate this ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery. Cool. Blossoming Sands. And a Manifest token. Sweet. That's like what, our second mythic? Pretty sweet. Final pack. Will we be fortunate enough to get a Ugin or maybe a Fetchland? One can only hope. Abzan Sky Captain. Enhanced Awareness. Typhoid Rats. Grim Contest. Dragonbell Monk. Alicia's Vanguard. Defiant Ogre. Whisper of the Wilds. Collateral Damage. Alright, we get a foil in our last pack. Sweet. Let it be a Ugin. So, Abzan Kingard. First uncommon. Vault Breaker. Neutralizing Blast. And our rare. Supplement form. 6 casting cost instant. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Then you put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of that creature. I could see that getting some play in Standard. Ooh. A foil rare. Shamanic Revelations. So 5 casting cost sorcery. Draw a card for each creature you control. Or with Ferocious, you gain 4 life for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. Nice. And a Swiftwater Cliffs. Alright. And now for the quick recap. Mob Rule. Jeskai Infiltrator. Got 2 of those. Sage Eye Avengers. Supplement Form. Frontier Siege. Temur Wharf Shaman. My mythics were Torrent Elemental and Brutal Horde Chief, as well as a lovely foil Shamanic Revelations. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll hopefully bring you some cool stuff real soon, and my next video will be a nice box of Fate Reforged, so hopefully we'll get more awesome stuff. Thanks for watching guys.